weekend, the Falcons of Union Square. Alright, and maybe we'll walk down here again. Fuck, we'll take a new let's get a little team face! Woo! That's everybody. I'm not anti-mask, I'm just pro-face. I'm not anti-vaccine, I'm just pro-choice. Anybody recently seen that new Sunday at one having dinner, mask dinner? I said, they're topics for conversation. Well, look at these stupid fucks listening to us out there. It's pretty incredible. Alright. The most important thing to realize is that how these dictatorships take over, the first thing they do is kill God. It's the first thing they do. So everybody, before I do my song, chant with me. God's not dead! 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 Thank you! What's up, bro?
Mira, maybe
Bro, there's one more for your grandma in the nursing home. You hear it? It's amazing that one person would jump in as cold as real without conspiracy. Let me ask you a couple of questions. How many people died from nicotine cigarette death last year? How many of you already found out? Alright, about 500,000 people died from cigarette death last year. About 500,000 people died from nicotine. Our nation is everything. Okay, now ask me a question.
Sorry about
When it comes to our immune system, what's more important? What you put in your mouth or what you put over it?
That's okay. We keep
I wrote a song about this. I wrote a song about this. Just wait your turn. I wrote a song about this. It goes something like this, everybody. Keep the vibe up, 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 keep the vibe up. Yo, I seen a demon, he was socially distant. He got a little pissed when I hugged and I kissed him. Listen, listen, give me your rights. Listen, we say, yo, who vaccine my life with shit for life? And this might be conspiracy, I seem to be confused. But the internet and Yahoo on a microchip to choose, UFOs are in the news. I would be amused, but they can't fucking get it out and go tell us the truth. Cuomo's banning protesting and accelerating fascists, though it's hard to have free speech when you speaking through a mask. The masses are in trances with their heads hit on their asses. You shipping from a lab, maybe next time you just gases from a fraction of the fraction. This planet that is active. I'm asking for resistance, still with passion on a mission. We have to go resistance. The channel found the farmers and I think it's how we fed them from Washington to Lakeville, Hamilton and Franklin. Sacrifices what you say to die. What the fuck about the further in the city where it lies? What? Keep the vibe up, 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 keep the vibe up. Russian with direction, so they're censoring the internet. Everything they setting up to censor you with your consent. How offensive does it get? Man's been run up to your head. No, he didn't. Yes, he didn't. Grown up for the fact that picture your vote was to your decision. Hungry Trump another claim. Country was so horrified. The fucking orange guy. Democrats, Republicans. We don't have a government except the one they're funding just to keep us under lock and key. Once they touch the businesses, they seize the private property. Stop this digitocracy. See it all you smelling me. By the time I saw this, I know it's not a felony. They're telling me I'm everything I ever dreamed of being. I dream of being free and I'm not even what to win. Fever, fever, healthcare. Swivel for your hands. Muscle is exhaustion. Holy shit, you're bad. Unless you're under 60 with pre-existing conditions, then it's only 1%. So what the fuck I'm missing? Every day taking supplements to help your ass preemptively. Fluorides in the water and the high fructose corn syrup free. It's a great new world, but they don't get you with corona. Tell your ass to stay at home and hit you with the soma. Open your fucking eyes up. Tiny finally rise up. New York City rise up. We gotta keep the vibe up. Keep the vibe up. Keep the vibe up. Keep the vibe up. Keep the the vibe up, keep the vibe up, keep the vibe up, keep the vibe up, keep the vibe up. Everything's connected because we are putting stars up. After this apocalypse, there's nothing that can stop us. Why is the computer guy genetically adjacent? Maybe to inject us all with AI vaccination. Look it up as far as the mind control the population. A microchip with 60 this guy is fucking safety. And nothing saying it must all just be a simulation. And he might be a good guy, but that's still just speculation. And how much money is this Amazon guy really making? Enough to make the Earth and take an outer space vacation and leave us in this matrix into racial segmentation, race system is repugnant. It makes me cringe, so I ain't saying sorry for the color of my skin, but I will bow down to the need for me to living a rainbow that's more than gay. Hey, keep the vibe up, 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 keep the vibe up. Love you guys, thank you so much. The order and speakers by somebody was scheduled before that was unable to get to us. So we're going to take something from David Hungerford will come up next.
Amy, I love you. I loved her for a long time.
Well, you got a serious setup.
I'm watching you talk about it.
This is yours?
That is the most entertaining. I watch it like 3 times a I tell my I really enjoy it. But I need a new take on it because I know you've been around a while. I'm 62 years old too. Your take on what all those girls want to be. And I've had an office in my place. So I know they already picked the tree. It's already picked. No, not very
Something that's happened, a great historical emergency.
I have it back, my nose.
It's really is terrifying. And it's terrifying for real kids. I think of the outbreak of Break Definitely True. This something that is real. And you all know what caused it. You're all familiar with it. The Pentagon is killing you. The mortgage is killing you. The firemen are killing you. The student debt is killing you. $16.1 billion of household debt. The Federal Reserve figures it's official, and people simply cannot pay that mountainous household debt. Pile up and pile up, and finally bring the whole financial system crashing down. And we face great depression too, and that's really terrifying, isn't it? You lost your job, 40 million people lost their job. That is terrifying. How am I going to pay the bills? How am I going to feed the kids? So what do we do about that? Well, actually, there's lots of things that we can do about that. We must demand that Congress appropriate another $300 billion this just for food stamps. It's allocated to having to do because people can't pay for their bills, can't keep up their families. That really is terrifying. And with this guy's $200 billion worth of demand for food. That means the farms get back in shape. That means you get agricultural production. The grain goes to the mill at the factory. The dairy goes to the milk goes to the dairy. That's a factory. And the food animals go to the packing plant at the factory. So manufacturing gets a great big boost. The two most important sectors, agriculture and manufacturing, get functioning again. We're down the road to recovery. As well as we have development and development, really get to eat and recognize that. And also, people are facing addiction. That's terrifying. There's a real scare factor. You have to know where the fear comes from. Telling people hope, that's the thing.
Yo, this is bad.
Congressperson and demand that they put this money in there. We need to develop an independent workers' parliament in order to give real representation to the working class and to its real economic needs. Thank you.
Yes. Sorry, guys. So back off a little bit. So we had some areas close around. People say that we're so not wearing a mask. I asked them what percent of viruses you think I do. And they say about 20-25% of the virus gets so I say good stuff. I want to get that June shot. Second of all, I want to say that
lockdown. I was looking at Portugal at the time. And I thought the lockdown was awesome. That's really awesome. First of all, it was just temporary. Nobody's going to get locked down forever. So we all have to understand why the mask business. Again, people are talking back there. Do you mind backing up a little bit? Back up a little bit to get some more close by. We don't really have how much air conditioning might be going. So the lockdown was definitely temporary. And I was sitting on the beach, and the beach was completely surrounded by birds. Now, if you ever see the 3-year-olds running pictures in the park, I was like that with 10,000 birds on the beach with a video camera. It was fantastic. Please didn't bother me because they were all cowering at home. As for the mask I think does bother me kind of. No, I know. Why can't you back up? Why? I can hear you, bro. The mask is more problematic because it's terrifying how quickly everybody gave in to that. We never would have expected that. You guys remember about 8 months ago, a long time ago, people were saying it's such a great human right that women shouldn't have to wear burqas. How horrible women can't show their faces in those crazy Islamic countries.
You have social media? Yeah, man. I can get that to you. I asked her, she's that rude. I don't agree that I'm here, objectively to people. I'm just telling you what it is. Not yet. Dot.
Now, one more thing I gotta understand, I'm probably got like 25
Because I see signs of this.
various groups that maybe are the Illuminati or the Zionists or the Iranians or whatever. I don't know any of those folks. Nor do I blame the media. Nor do I blame politics.
Very cool. Just send me a DM. I'll be able to get it to you. It's filmed, so give me maybe like a 2 or 3 day turnaround.
I'm not willing to stand up for
I got 10K on that name, so I'll tell you how I get it to you.
Oh, very cool. Come on, back up to the camera. Not the 19th Amendment, it's the First Amendment, right? Being you. You know what I'm saying? It's refreshing. Freedom of speech, for the love of God. Can you hear people through, man?
Would you have friends like that? Would you have friends like
You know, we need to see their lips, right? We all remember those days, you know? And not to mention freedom of religion, freedom of the press. I mean, they're shutting down. Anybody who has a problem with masks, they just don't show your tweet. They just block you on Facebook. They do not. And then we have freedom of assembly. Not 6 fucking feet apart. Everybody get in just like that. Just to remind y'all that when it first showed up, it's okay. First of all, it's the whole climate problem. We all know that. The ventilators, all the people dying in nursing homes. This is pretty obvious shit. But beyond that, it first started out in Wuhan. Now in Wuhan, this is one of like 20 viruses that show up in Wuhan every year. But the Chinese wanted to try something. You might have heard of the Uyghurs. The Uyghurs are the Chinese Muslims. And the Chinese were all about let's get them barcoded, let's lock them up in camps. And the Chinese wanted to see how far can we get away with this without the Americans or the other Europeans shutting it down. So the Chinese said, look, we're going to shut it down. I gotta do the accent, sorry, this happened. So it's like, of you white people. Okay, that's enough racism for the day. But for the sake of you wonderful white people, we'll protect y'all. So what we'll do is we'll shut our own people down. And then we're going to see if we can get away with it. Of course. They were shot. This is wrong, so it's the truth. The numbers out of Wuhan were the numbers today. People 80 years old were dying alone with that. They were in line with Chinese. But the numbers, how could you remember? Now the bar got signs or anything to return them. And if anybody wants to sign up on our email right now, we come to me. I have to wait. Alright, let's hear it. Hey, sorry. I wanted to make a statement. You see what I'm wearing right here, right? You see what it says, right? This is the American flag. It is not something to scare. These are the people that fought in Spain against Franco. that fought the fascists. So I'm going to take this place back from Antifa, all these fake motherfuckers, and reclaim this the way it should be. We are against the lockdown. We are against the masks. We are against the vaccinations. We are for personal freedom. And that does not jive if certain anarchists say, you want a lockdown, you're full of shit. Just because someone says it's something does not mean they are that. There's a lot of liberals wearing masks that are now the exact people that they said they hate. The left that used to protest the Vietnam War and the North Korea and the romance are now the ones we have to fight. The Trump supporters, unless they're total fanatic, racist idiots, the average right-wing Trump people know this virus is bullshit. This lockdown is bullshit. So I never thought I'd talk to somebody who's that type of person. I used to be in the opposite side going, oh, those people are right-wing nutcases. They're the ones making sense right now. I don't want to talk to these liberal assholes. They are the mass Nazis. There was this little white girl yesterday at the speaker that said, I said, what do you think we should do? Why don't you just go home? That was her answer. I'm like, what if you don't have a home? Oh, I didn't think of that. Because I live at home and I have a home. And that's the problem right now. There are people that are homeless that they have not
back to mental rehab.
Fucking tight. They are told to
Go back to mental rehab.
And where are these Antifa people to take them in? Where are these left-wing people breaking windows, broken windows, fucking with people that go into a peaceful protest? Why are they doing that? That is not what I would do. That's bullshit. You have a right to whatever you want to believe in. Anarchists don't fucking do that. Anarchists respect viewpoints, whatever they are. We don't go following, harassing people because you're not an anarchist. That's what fascists do. So if these people say and do that type of shit, they are either COINTELPRO, cops trying to start an incident, or they're fucking liars. Anarchists respect people. We always respect people. We're the ones that sat on the vein that were executed on the electric chair. Joe Hill that was shot. These are our freedom fighters that are winning these votes.
We're all making some sovereignty of our country.
The virus shut down everything. I was trying to get housing, they disappeared. So I stayed as a friend.
That's like even more than like the COVID. Everyone should know the last one off. They can't tell us anything if we know the natural law. It's gotta be a
That's what you're going to do. Take your fucking money. When you and myself, you're not going to find a nice place to live. You have to shut everything down. So let's open everything back up. That's what we need to do. Take your fucking mask off.
Without democracy being respected or the one right? This is hypocrisy. We see these things happening. I'm going to get a sacrifice on that. Don't do it. Yo, these guys are sacrificing.
Enjoy your mask, you bastard fools. Yo. Over the fucking man calling us conspiracy theorists as you walk around with a mask on your face, depriving yourself of your own life force. And you think we're conspiracy people? Look at you, you're walking around with masks on your face like fools.
What do we do now?
Let's go over the facts. Nobel Prize-winning scientists like Michael Levitt are calling this a scamdemic. He knows more about science and facts than you do. Masks are not proven to prevent a virus, but they are hazardous to your health, cause lack of oxygen, hypercapnia, hypoxia. The CDC tests scientists agree and CDC agrees that a positive PCR test does not mean that you have an infection. The PCR test is flawed. They're using the PCR test to hypochondria. Look it up. Do your research. I'm not your doctor. Research it. Research it. Take off your mask. Thank you very much. Go do your research. Stop believing the news media. You've been brainwashed. Most of the things you guys see on TV is all fake. Making a fake world. You don't even live in the real world.
And freaking orange. Right something in the hardest skin. Right orange. Right? Why can't we have that everywhere?
Take your mask off so I can hear you talk. Take your mask off so I can hear you talk, bro.
All you have to do
I can't even hear what you're saying.
seeds. Get seeds. Grow things yourself. You cannot take them on. And why do you even want to perpetuate this system?
Russian brainwashed monkeys wearing masks.
Why do you make it like that? That was free.
Do your own research, guys.
Anyway, you get the point. So don't let the state of mind like make you think that, oh, I'm sure we're all using this for a while.
Actually, they're not.
Upon your first hand,
My dad is here, and I honestly, so I don't know why you're saying.
what do you do now?
You don't know if they have a pre-existing.
Without money, I think the dollar should take a being on it.
We're going home for Thanksgiving.
People, long time, Hi, I'm one of the guys that these folks over here, it seems like they might be a little bit provocative. I actually am wearing a mouth diaper, as it's called around here, and there's a reason for that. Hey, maybe I'm bad, maybe I'm good. I hope I'm not stretching vocabulary with those words. Bad and good. But they seem to be out here trying to provoke as if they're coming in here, they're going to take some snippets, we know how it's done. They're going to try it to make this rally seem like they're a priori absurd, because guess what? They know darn well that their side of the story doesn't need to be having a rally like this, because it's on every single billionaire network from New York to California. But that's not good enough for them. That's not good enough for them. If there's a small segment of people disagreeing, it is imperative that they be labeled, that they be stigmatized with our little Christmas tree conspiracy theorists. Our stigmata. Our stigmata. We are living in a billionaire world country where if anyone disagrees, all you have to do is say the magic word conspiracy theory.
Are you a journalist, or are you just doing your own for your own benefit? This is an amazing setup. So you film where you're going, you have really good gear on you, and you got an awesome bike. Keep up the good. Do you have a YouTube channel? Do you have a YouTube channel? GoPro?
We did. We talked to plenty of people. You know it doesn't work. I'm not saying now. I'm just saying you're asking why.
Your chances are being used to teach tricks and balances in the free
No, I didn't ask you for that reason. I didn't.
You do know that on the phone. So you're allowed to come up and ask everybody else. We need to think about it.
But if they don't want to talk to us, I'll walk away. I'll walk away, bro. You actually did ask questions. Have a great day.
Yeah, keep the mask on. Good. Breathe that in.
I didn't understand. Like, you say somebody got run over?
Unpin your mouth. I'm spitting in your mouth!
I get them all the time, bro. It's like a spot. It's hard to leave. You can stay there.
Nobody.
November 22nd, 1963 was the overtake reign. It was when the CIA passed up the three branches once and for all. Secret signs, Democrats and Republicans. It doesn't matter. Obama and Wall Street more than Bush could have gotten away with in the context of 2009. In the context of 1993, Clinton Incorporated. Wall Street than Republicans could have gotten away with in that context. We are in a one-party state, and the real election is media. We have to fight for the public airwaves. They are our public airwaves, and you are patriots for defending your airwaves. The real checks and balances. Sorry, get a little psyched out what I think about it. I just want to read something here from a screenshot I got off of the NIH website before they decided to delete this from their files. Let me just find this real quick.
Keep saying protected.
Excuse me. So basically, we all know now that we're under a globalist attack here, and this is an attack on the people and our freedom. Where the hell is this picture? So let me read from the beginning. 5G technology and induction of coronavirus in skin cells. PMID 32668870, written by Fiorellini and these other researchers. In this research, we show that 5G millimeter waves could be absorbed by dermatologic cells acting like antennas, transferred to other cells, and play the main role in producing coronaviruses in biological cells. DNA is built from charged electrons and atoms and has an inductor-like structure. This structure could be divided into linear, toroid, and round inductors. Inductors interact with external electromagnetic waves, move and produce some extra waves within the cells. The shapes of these waves are similar to the shapes of hexagonal and pentagonal bases of their DNA source. These waves produce some holes in the liquids within the nucleus. To fill these holes, some extra hexagonal, pentagonal bases are produced. This is where the real meat is. These bases could join to each other and form virus-like structures such as coronavirus. To produce these viruses within a cell, it is necessary that the wavelength of external waves be shorter than the size of the cell. Thus, 5G millimeter waves could be good candidates for applying in constructing virus-like structures, such as coronavirus, COVID-19 in parentheses, within cells. That's their own writing. That's their own information. They put it out there for us because they have to let us know what they're going to do to us before they put it on us. Because they want to depopulate this planet. They see it they say it in their own papers. They want to depopulate the planet by 90%. Look up the Georgia Guidestones. On the Georgia Guidestones, you got 10 new commandments for humanity in 8 different languages on 16-foot stones that are 3 foot thick. The first and the second are the only ones I remember. The first one is keep the population under 500 million. That should be alarming to us all. Keep the population under 500 million. The second is guide reproduction wisely. We're talking about eugenics and sterilization. And this is why the Rockefeller Foundation, and this is why RC Christian is a random name that they put on when they do these philanthropic works. But obviously, this is part of their agenda that comes down to the Great Reset that you can look up. I'm not sure if I didn't hear you mention it, but Klaus Schwab and the rest of these globalists, they want to go ahead and reduce the population by 90%. They want to say that they're going to make everyone equal. And that's how they're going to do away with poor. But the real way that they're going to make everyone equal is by eliminating us. That's part of their plan. And it's us that we have to stand up and start fighting for our rights. Because it can't be, I'm not trying to promote violence, but when has it ever worked where we're just being peaceful? They're obviously coming after us now. They're coming after us. If you want to try and mandate a vaccine on us, that's warfare. You're going to try to come into my house and inject me and my child and my wife with a vaccine? You're not going to do it. You're going to be met with a lead bullet in your forehead. And I hope that's the way that we all start acting up. We need to stand up. They want to divide us with race and race politics and gender, all this other stuff. I'm sorry to break it to you. There's only 2 genders. There's male and there's female. And they produce children. Male and female child can be produced from that. And that's the image of God. Male, female, positive, negative, black, white, with the neutral in between. The 3 forces of nature. They want to corrupt that and try to act like anything goes. It doesn't. 2 plus 2 is not 5. I'm allowed to be proud of my culture and the color of my skin. That doesn't make me a racist if I'm proud of my culture. Not at all. You're allowed to be proud to be black. You're allowed to be proud of your German heritage. Regardless of Nazism, if you weren't involved in it, it doesn't matter. People make mistakes. Humanity is flawed. Our perfection comes in lifting up our defects that we see in everybody else and transforming each other together. Because we need freedom, medical freedom, the ability to not have injections against your own will. We gotta stand up before it's too late, people. God bless you.
Well, a lot of truth have been spoken out already, right? Yep. There is nothing that we have not talked about amongst ourselves, amongst a few other people that we probably met down the road, and now we're meeting more in person. We live in a time where we are led to communicate really what is like to have become the world. The meaning that is mutually helpful.